Hello everyone, I am Sai Jatan and welcome back to my channel Sai Decor. In today's video, I'll try to compare the displays of the Realme X7 Pro versus Iqoo 7 versus the Realme X2 Pro device. So I do have the two Realme phones and the one Iqoo phone, and in this entire comparison I'll try to use the application to test the screen flickering issue and the low brightness mode and high brightness mode with studio lighting effect and without studio lighting effect by playing the video with high brightness, low brightness in A to Z. I'll try to check in this entire video, friends. So make sure to watch till end of the video. Don't try to skip it because you won't get to know which phone has what kind of defect in it. So make sure to watch till end of the video, friends. This is a new type of technique I did implement recently, so that's what a lot of viewers are really interested in, this kind of new technique which I implemented. So that's why I'm following the same kind of method in all the different testings as well. So let's start with the first test in terms of the display properties. The Realme X7 Pro and Iqoo 7, they both have the 120Hz refresh rate, and the Realme X2 Pro has got the 90Hz refresh rate and Super AMOLED displays. I think all the three smartphones, they are AMOLED panel technology and HDR10 supported, and Iqoo 7 is support the HDR10 plus as well. And let's check what is the default settings we are having in this all the smartphones. So let me try to quickly open the display options, so you'll be able to understand what kind of different options you are having in the displays. Let's go to the display, and under the display segment there's an option which is called the screen color mode. As you can see, friends, in the Realme X7 Pro screen color mode, there you can select the option for the vivid or gentle or the power saving. As you can see, for the demonstration purpose I did select the vivid option at the moment, and later in this Iqoo 7, so you do have the screen colors, so where you can select the three different option. So right now I'm trying to select the bright option as well. And whereas this is the Realme X2 Pro, which has got the similar kind of options which is present in the Realme X7 Pro, same options as you can see, vivid. So I'll try to use the same kind of settings in all the smartphones, friends, so which makes the displays kind of really good. And one thing I forgot to mention, the Realme X2 Pro has got recent update with a next option which is the HDR video mode, so which is not present in this Realme X7 Pro's display. So both phones are running the Realme UI 2.0, friends, in terms of the UI. That is another thing, if in case if you are thinking about what kind of UI they are running. So now let's move to the step 2, which is opening the application and testing the brightness. So right now in this kind of mode, you are seeing the flickering happening only in the Iqoo 7 device, not in the other smartphones. As you can see, this kind of some kind of flickering is going on. So there's a display option which is available, friends, so where you can use the flickering as well. I did enable that kind of option, but still I am getting that kind of flickering sometimes. So as you can see here clearly. So now let me try to use with the full brightness mode. So full brightness I'm trying to select right now, so you will be able to understand which phone has what kind of effect. And let's try with studio lighting effect and without studio lighting effect. I'm going to play the colors. So let me try to play the colors. So let's see, friends, which phone has what type of colors. So Realme X7 Pro, Iqoo 7 and the Realme X2 Pro. So now without studio lighting effect, so you will be able to understand clearly what is happening. So now let's move to the next test, which is a grayscale test. So this will give you the clear idea about the grayscale colors in all the three smartphones. So next let's move to the screen white balance test. And next let's move to the minimum brightness test. So it is a minimum brightness test which I'm trying to do. So this is a minimum brightness, so this will give you the really very lowest minimum brightness phone. So in this test we did find out the Iqoo 7 has got a slightly less brightness levels than the other two Realme phones. In the other two Realme phones you can see the little bit kind of brighter image, you can clearly see, friends. So this is what I'll try to do in this kind of comparison, friends. This is a unique kind of testing which I have recently implemented. As I said, this is really useful and benefit for a lot of users. You can see different colors. So Realme X7 Pro and the X2 Pro, they look kind of same, but not the Iqoo 7. At this point I think you can see the flickering happening even in the Realme X7 Pro's display. You can see screen flickering. So that is a flickering you will be able to see only in the camera, friends. With the naked eye you won't be able to see right now. That is another thing which I want to confirm. So now let me try to play the sample video. So now I'm trying to play the same video in all the three smartphones at same time with full brightness mode, as you can see, friends, with full brightness. So make sure to comment below which display you felt the best and why as well. So it's the same video which I'm trying to play in all the phones: Realme X2 Pro, iQOO 7 and the Realme X7 Pro device. So this without any kind of studio lighting effect. I think there's some problem with the Realme X7 Pro's video, which is slightly faster. So let me try to backward and start at same time. So I am making sure that all videos starts at same time. So there should not be any kind of delay, so which will definitely disturb the process, everything. So this is with the full brightness mode which I'm trying to test right now. And let me turn on the studio lights so you will be able to see the difference. So with studio lights and without studio light effects. So one thing is that I did find the iQOO 7's display a little bit better. That's because there's another option which is called the game display enhancement option. So where you can increase and decrease the enhancement. As you can see, some kind of effect is going on if you use this kind of option. So whereas in other Realme phones you don't get that kind of enhancement options, friends. So make sure to comment below which display you felt the best as well and why. And sometimes it's really odd even for me to judge which display is the best. So that's why I'll be definitely asking my subscribers to comment below. So which display you are feeling the best and why as well. So that will really give me the feedback about these displays. And you can observe the punch holes as well. So punch hole is same Realme X7 Pro and the iQOO 7, same kind of size. And this from the side angle view I am trying to show you. And at this point you may be able to see the flickering happening in the iQOO 7 mostly. As you can see in the middle, iQOO 7, some flickering. So as I said, you won't see in the person, friends, you won't see with the naked eye. So this is only possible with the camera only, you will be able to see. And now let me try to decrease the brightness slightly less, so maybe 50%. I'm trying to decrease. So I'm trying to decrease the brightness, so we'll be able to see the brightness which is kind of brighter in terms of the 50%. So all are at the 50% right now, as you can see here clearly. And let me try to turn off the studio light effect, so maybe let's see what will happen. So after the studio lights effects turned off, so this is how it looks, friends, between all of the phones. You can see that the image looks really good in this iQOO 7 sometimes, in some scenarios. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and definitely if this video is kind of helpful, so don't forget to hit that like. The final conclusion of this video is that all the three smartphones look, for me it looks kind of similar, friends. There is not much difference you can actually expect between all of these smartphones. So it looks really good watching all the phones at same time. So it's very hard for me to judge right now. So in this case I'll try to ask you, or you decide which phone is the best and try to comment below. So if you ask me which phone I would pick, I would definitely pick iQOO 7's display, because that's the latest panel and latest some tricks which you can actually enhance the display a little bit better. That is what helps me to decide the iQOO 7's little bit. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to hit that subscribe, and don't forget to check the links in description and try to watch this recently uploaded video between Mi11X and iQOO 7 and OnePlus 9R. Check that video in case if you're interested. See you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.